This video will demonstrate the running stitch. The running stitch looks like a dotted line. This is what's called a basting stitch, and it is not intended to hold things together for a long period of time or to withstand a lot of movement. So if you just need to hold something together temporarily, or if you want to use it for decoration, we use the running stitch. It is the most basic of all the stitches. So we're going to start on the wrong side. We have tied off in the top right hand corner, and we're going to use the chomp. So this means that we're going to go in, we're going to lay our needle down, and then we're going to go out, still on the wrong side. We're using this line as our guide. And now if we flip it over here, you're going to see that we have an open stitch right here, and then we have a full stitch right here. So that we are creating like 1.5 stitches. So I'm going to show this to you again. So we're going to go in and out. Each one of our stitches should be about 1/8 of an inch. If you take your seam gauge here, 1/8 of an inch is going to be one of our notches. So there you go. You want to work for them to be straight and also even. As a beginner, it's a little more difficult to do that, which is why we're giving you a guideline. But also, as you continue to work at this, you will get better. I'm working from the wrong side so that I can use my guideline. Okay. So now I am at a corner. So when we go to turn the corner, we're going to go in right here on the edge, and then we're just going to turn our fabric so that our needle is now going to come out on that perpendicular line. So this is what we look like here. And so we will continue. What you should be mindful of as you are doing most stitches is that you do not want to go over the edge of the fabric at all. You want to go in and out. We are at a corner again, and now we're going to go perpendicular. Periodically, you want to check the other side and just make sure that you are pulling your thread taut, and also so you don't want any loopies, because if you're not doing your thread taut, you're going to end up with these little loopies that look like this, and that's no good. That's no good. So if that happens, you just need to come in here and pull it down. I just pulled it out, so I want to make sure that I get it back in. And then you'll go back here and just continue. So I am using the chomp method to make my stitches, but you can also use the jab method. So if you just want to push your needle through and bring it all the way in, then you can go here, make sure it's on the line. So you notice the difference between the jab and the chomp is you are pulling all the way through. Pulling all the way through on each side. And then the final one here, I'm going to go back to the chomp method. And this is whatever works for you. And now we are now where we have started. So I'm going to do my final chomp right here. So I've ended in this corner right there. And I want to make sure that I am on the wrong side. Now, our next video is going to show you how to tie off. So this was the running stitch. Looks like a dotted line. And then finally, I'm going to tie off right here at the end so that you know how to finish your stitch. If you do not tie it off, then all of your stitches will just pull out and all of your work will no longer matter.